The future of sleep pods and urban living. How compact rest spaces could reshape how cities think about sleep. The first time rest becomes scheduled, it starts with a simple decision. You are not going home to rest. Instead, you step into a small, quiet space designed only for sleep. The outside world continues at its usual pace, but inside, everything slows down. The lighting is controlled, the noise is reduced, and time feels contained. It does not feel like a bedroom. It feels like a pause placed in the middle of a busy day. Why cities are redefining rest. Urban life often compresses time. Work, travel, and constant activity leave little room for uninterrupted rest. Sleep becomes something pushed to the edges of the day. As cities grow denser and schedules become more demanding, the idea of dedicated rest spaces begins to change. Instead of sleep being tied only to home, it becomes something that can exist within the city itself. What a sleep pod environment feels like. A sleep pod is not large, but it is intentional. Every detail is designed to reduce distraction. The space is enclosed enough to create privacy, but not isolating. Sound is softened, light is controlled, and the temperature remains steady. There are no unnecessary elements. The environment does not ask for attention. It allows the body to shift into rest more quickly. How time is used differently. In a city with sleep pods, rest becomes more flexible. Instead of waiting until night, people may take short periods of sleep during the day. These breaks are not random. They are planned and structured. Time is divided differently, with periods of activity and rest placed closer together. This changes how people think about productivity and recovery. The shift from long sleep to segmented rest. Traditional sleep patterns often assume one continuous period of rest. Sleep pods introduce the idea of shorter, more frequent rest periods. This does not replace nighttime sleep, but it adds another layer. The body adapts to these shorter cycles, using them to recover energy throughout the day. The rhythm of rest becomes more distributed rather than concentrated. How the body responds to controlled environments. Because sleep pods are designed for consistency, the body receives clear signals. Reduced noise, stable temperature, and controlled lighting create conditions that support rest. Without the variability of larger environments, the transition into sleep can become faster. The body begins to associate the space with rest, making it easier to relax within it. The social perception of public rest. Resting in public spaces has not always been viewed positively. It is often associated with lack of productivity. Sleep pods begin to change that perception. When rest is designed and integrated into urban environments, it becomes part of the system rather than outside of it. Taking a break becomes structured rather than informal. Challenges in adapting to this model. Access, cost, and availability can affect who benefits from them. There is also the question of how these spaces fit into existing routines. Not everyone may adapt easily to segmented rest patterns. The idea of sleeping outside the home may also take time to become widely accepted. A different relationship with rest and work. If sleep pods become common, they may change how people view rest. Instead of being separate from productivity, rest becomes part of it. Short breaks for recovery could be seen as necessary rather than optional. This creates a different balance between activity and rest, where both are integrated into daily life. Final thoughts. The future of sleep pods and urban living reflects a shift in how rest is understood. As cities become more demanding, new systems emerge to support recovery within the same environment. Sleep is no longer limited to one place or one time. It becomes flexible, structured, and integrated into daily routines. What begins as a small space designed for rest may reshape how time, energy, and productivity are experienced in modern life.